Yeah,
Okay.
tell me.
Mm. Uh-oh, I forgot my question. Um,
That's even better.
I know something came up and it just disappeared. Where did it go?
Sure, sure. Take your time.
Okay,
No
okay.
issue.
This is what it is. This is
Yeah.
what it is. Mm, you say the reality is what is here at this moment,
Yes.
what is present here.
Mm.
Okay. So when you say that, so the reality comprises of whatever we see in our, with our senses. But then it is pretty hard to grasp what that reality is. What else is there beyond? I'm not able to understand when you say that the reality is what is here now, this moment. I understand that, as far as time goes, yes, it kind of exists in the thought, in the mind. Time exists in the mind. But beyond that, I cannot grasp what this reality is, what is here now. So could you just expand on that?
Yeah. So the thing is that the the things that we conceive, which we call the reality, we always see it from a filtered, limited filtered perception.
Mhm,
So what happens is that when we see a scene, let's say a flower, and we say it's a beautiful flower. Now, I may also see the same flower, but I may say, no, it's not that beautiful, right?
mhm,
So
mhm.
we are
Yeah.
both limited in that sense. We are both filtering our vision. Now, when you say, I don't see it that way, I mean, who is this I? How is it perceiving? That is the question. What generally happens is that all the conditioning that we have received since childhood comes into play when we are having an experience. Let's say, for example, you are watching a movie, right? And your mind is continuously saying that the movie is not that good. Whereas, let's say your friend sitting on the next seat may be saying, maybe loving the movie. Now, for you, that movie is not good because what you're seeing is not the movie. What
Mm.
you're seeing actually is an experience which is being filtered through your own past conditioning,
Yeah, right.
which includes everything, the childhood, the relationships, the friendships, the associations, school, everything up to this
Mhm.
point.
Right. Yeah.
But what happens? The seeing that I'm talking about, whatever, when I say whatever arises, it does not mean whatever arises to me, because me or I is also an arising. When that is seen, when that recognition happens, then whatever is being witnessed here and now is what is. That's what I'm trying to say. And that is complete, right? So
Mm.
now again, the mind questions, how do I get to that? Right?
Yeah. Right.
That is the question. And again, the answer is, who wants to get to that? What we are trying to do is fundamentally trying to reduce something which is infinite into an object of our experience. And it is by conditioning. There's nothing good or bad or right or wrong about
Mm.
this. It is by conditioning that that happens. But this knowledge itself drops the I.
Oh, this knowledge that
That there is nothing I can do. There is nothing I can do to change anything. It will happen on its own. You see, what happens is that uh, the insight that I was speaking about earlier is not a personal insight. Insight is never personal. Experience is personal, knowledge is personal, but insight is never personal. Insight is like just this instant knowing. You know, sometimes you may have noticed that in say in a relationship, maybe your coworker, right? Uh, sometimes you get you get this instant knowledge that you don't feel like doing certain thing, right?
Mhm.
Or you think that um, this is not going to give me that much happiness, so I may stay away from this. There is no thinking happening in that
Mm,
process. You just know it, right? There's no thinking
mm,
happening. Say somebody offers you, say you work somewhere and somebody offers you a very lucrative role in that position, and you
mm,
instantly deny it, right? Now
mm,
people may be telling you, no, 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 it's very good, it's good for your growth, and this will happen, that will happen. But somewhere, even without thinking, that no, this is not for me. That is the Now some people call it intuition. I like to use the word insight.
mm, mm,
That insight is not a personal understanding. That is the pure knowing. You just know it, that no, whatever is being offered to me, it comes with responsibilities attached. It is going to create pain for me. And you see the complete picture, both the pleasure and the pain which is associated with that. So you don't go into this conceptualizing, that how it will make my life better. No, you know both the aspects. So your vision in that is total. So
oh,
whatever is happening here and now includes everything. It is complete. That is what I'm trying to say.
mm. But when you said, like when you look at a flower, you have one opinion. I look at the same flower, I have another opinion. And these are all based on our conditioning. So, okay. So when the lucrative job is offered, and I just kind of immediately come up with with the clarity, that's not for me, for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, that is an instant knowing.
Mm.
That is an
Okay.
instant knowing. That is not like it's
Mm.
not that you have to think about it. When you go and think about it, and you say that no, I have to think about it, that means again it is the conditioning which is coming into play. That
Oh.
is where you contemplate about it. Now I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. What I'm saying is that um, I was just giving you an example that sometimes it so happens that we instantly know something without any interference of thought. I'm using the word know. I can also say we see something. There is a
Oh.
vision that this is
Mm.
it. There is a vision. Or say maybe you're listening to
Yeah.
a spiritual teacher, spiritual teaching, right? And instantly you know that this is it. This has been my experience. There is no thinking in that. There is this complete understanding, which is not brought about by time. It is just
Sorry.
there, which is not
Sorry.
brought about by, oh, just hold on,
I
please.
couldn't, you froze for a few seconds.
Hold
Couldn't
on.
hear you.
My connection is a bit unstable.
Oh,
Just
okay.
just just hold on. I think it's back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was I saying? Yeah. So I was saying that you instantly know it. There is a total vision. It happens to all of us, I believe, at many times, but the recognition does not happen of that. It is happening to everybody.
So
So
what you're
that is
saying is,
So
Right.
the here and now that I talk about, whatever is arising,
Mhm.
includes everything. It is not the seeing of the thought, it is the total vision. Or let's say it is the impersonal awareness.
Mm. So you don't just come up with your views or emotions,
No, no, no.
reactions. I
No,
mean, we do, yes, we do.
yes, of
But
course.
but
We do.
the total vision is knowing that you went through this emotion, you're going through this emotion.
Yes,
This is
yes,
what is happening. Is that
yes.
what is total vision?
True, true. The total vision is complete acceptance of things the way they are. So every emotion is experienced in full intensity, and even the resistance to the emotion is also seen in full intensity. It is completely accepted. And you know what happens? In that total vision, the resistance drops down. So the moment the resistance dropped down, even the original emotion, the overwhelming emotion, does not have any strength to continue.
Mm.
Till you say
Oh,
that I am anxious, I am sad, that
mm,
is where the me propagates its story. The emotion keeps on propagating.
right. Okay.
It keeps on appearing every now and then. Maybe something triggers it or whatever, the emotion appears. And then I keep saying, why me? Why is this happening to me? My life is so horrible. you know, that is the filtered perception, conditioned
Mm,
perception. But when it is seen in total vision, there is only the arising. There is no me that is experiencing anything.
mm,
So in that vision, the emotion is experienced in full capacity. Everything, even the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. Nothing is blocked, nothing is manipulated, nothing is controlled in that. And that itself is freedom. The peace, uh, the intensity and the peace are not two separate things, you see. The peace
mm,
is in that. And
mm,
that is what is arising. And that is where it does not continue. That is where it subsides. And that is how we know that it is it is not a permanent thing.
mm.
Okay, we will take a question.